But Ala Hazrat radiallahu anh didn't go anywhere there. Ala Hazrat, you know what he did? He sat on a broken mat. Ala Hazrat radiallahu anh sat on a broken mat in his Darul Ifta. And you know what he did? When the people said that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is like us, when they said that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has no knowledge of the unseen, when Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when they said that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is not Khatimun Nabiyyin, when they said that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has no ikhtiyar, then at that time, Ala Hazrat, Shah Imam Ahmad Raza radiallahu anh picked up his pen. Ala Hazrat radiallahu anh picked up his pen and he wrote in the defense of the love of Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And when Ala Hazrat picked up his pen to write in the defense of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instilled the love of Ala Hazrat into the hearts of all the lovers all over. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put His love into the hearts of all the people. And the people began to make the na'ra of Ala Hazrat. They began to read Mustafa Jane Rahmat Pe Lakho Salam. They began to read the books of Ala Hazrat radiallahu anh. How many years have gone since Ala Hazrat radiallahu anh is gone? But today there is one nara that we are making. It's called Maslak Ala Hazrat. It is called Maslak Ala Hazrat, the way of Ala Hazrat. Aaj log yahi sawal kar rahe hai, what is the reason that we have to follow Maslak Ala Hazrat? You can say anything else. Why is Maslak Ala Hazrat? Why are you people saying Ala Hazrat, Ala Hazrat, Ala Hazrat? Everybody, Ala Hazrat, Ala Hazrat, Ala Hazrat. I'm going to give you two examples and salam after that. Why Ala Hazrat, Ala Hazrat, Ala Hazrat? Everything is Ala Hazrat. What is so important for us that we should follow Sarkari Ala Hazrat, Azimul Barakat radiallahu anh? One very simple thing. Baba, you are walking somewhere in the night in an alley. You are walking somewhere in the night in a dark alley. And suddenly you turn around and there's somebody with a gun in front of you. You're walking in a dark alley and suddenly at night you turn around and there's somebody with a gun in front of you and he's about to pull the trigger. And before you know, somebody comes and grabs you and pulls you out of the way. He catches you by your stuff and he pulls you out of the way. And that person has only one bullet to fire at that time. He leaves. You want to know who is this person that saved my life? Allah, Allah. Yeah, kaun hai jisne mere jaan bachaya? Who is this man who saved my life in the dark alley? How much do you love and respect that man? How much of respect do you give to him? How much do you thank him? After 50 years, when you are a father or a grandfather, do you still say that I don't need to be appreciative to him anymore? I don't need to love and respect him anymore because he saved me 50 years ago. Now it's different. No, you still will, because you say that if he didn't save me by Allah's mercy, I wouldn't have had all of this today. I wouldn't have had these kids. I wouldn't have had these grandkids. Today this is there because by Allah's mercy he saved me that day. And that person who saved your life, you value him and you will never discard him. And what about the man who saved your iman? What about the man who saved your iman? Ala Hazrat Allahu anhu. What about that personality? How can you say that there is no need for his name anymore? There is no need for him anymore. There will always be a need. And let me tell you, it's like going to a, we all travel. It's like going to an airport. You go to an airport, two examples as I said. And I have this habit of giving examples because we tend to accept it fast. We understand it quickly. You're going to an airport. You come to the immigration counter. असल में मुझे शुगर का मर्ज है तो कभी कभी प्यास लगने लगता है. You come to the immigration counter, and when you come to the immigration counter, the immigration officer, even when I came here to the UK, they did the same thing, and you go anywhere in the world, they're going to do the same thing. I'll give you an example of Europe. Let's leave the UK for now. I'll give you an example of Europe because it falls into my explanation very well. When you come to Europe, you come to the immigration counter. I've come from South Africa. I don't know that immigration officer, and that immigration officer does not know me. But when I come to the counter, I have to give him something. I can't just go to the counter, good morning, chalte jaye. No. Usse kuch chahiye. क्या चाहिए? $1,000, 1,000 euro, 10,000 pound. You can give him what you want. He doesn't want that. No, sir. May I have your passport? What he asks for?
Passport.
May I have your passport? Give him a passport, and he goes through the entire passport. Looks at it carefully. He says, sorry sir, you cannot enter. Sorry sir, you cannot enter this country. You're not allowed into Europe. Said, but I've come all the way here. I've come with a ticket. I've got a return ticket. And there's my passport. ये है मेरे passport. क्या problem है? बोले भाईजान passport तो है मगर तुम्हारा visa तो नहीं लगा हुआ.
Allah.
You have a passport, but you have no visa in it. So if you have a passport, it makes no difference. You need to have one visa. If you have that visa, especially in Europe, if you come with a Schengen visa into Europe, then you can go to Amsterdam, you can go to Paris, you can go to all the countries that are within the Schengen region. All of them will accept you because you got authority to come, or authorization to come into one place, one visa. But if you don't have the visa, you can't go anywhere. But if you got that visa, the moment you get in, you can travel borderless wherever you want. Bila tasbih, bila tamsir. We have our passport. We are Muslim. We are Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. That is our passport. But now in this zamana, we require one visa. We require one visa. And the name of that visa is Maslak Ala. The name of that visa is Maslak Ala Hazrat. Why? Because if you got that visa and you come into the spiritual reason, then Khaja ke darbar mein bhi ijazat hai. Ghaus-e Azam ki bhi darbar mein bhi ijazat hai. Jahan chahe jahe. But ye hai ki iske paas Maslak Ala ka visa hai. Is wajah se har taraf se aapki khush-amdeed. Likewise, and same when you walk into a store, it's simple. When you walk into a store, all the youngsters know about it. Kisi bhi dukaan mein jaye. You walk into a shop, what do? You walk into a store, you want to buy, example, you want to buy a jacket. You're going to stop into a store and you start looking at all the shelves and all the hangers. And you see this jacket that you really like. You go and you look at it and you turn it around 5, 6, 7 times. Then you look at the price tag. When you look at the price tag, you see how much it costs. What do? Leave that, you go and look at something else. You start looking at it. This one is 10 pounds. You find another one not far away on another shelf, 50 pounds. This is 10 pounds, 50 pounds, same color. Rang bhi wahi hai. Rang bilkul wahi hai. Design bhi wahi hai. Color is same, design is same, everything is same. दोनों को देखने में फर्क नहीं मालूम होता. One is 10 pounds and one is 50 pounds. You know what the youngsters do? 50 pounds. They pick up the one. Is it? Am I right or am I wrong? Let's be honest.
Right.
They pick up the one that's 50 pounds. I asked my brother, why did you pick up the one that's 50 pounds? They both look alike. Even when you touch it, they feel the same. When you touch it, they feel the same. They look the same. They have the same design. Why did you pick up that one for 50 and not the one for 10? This here is fake, but this one is branded. This one is branded. Say, why did you leave the fake and you picked up the branded? He said, Maulana, isko pehnunga, 10 din mein ghis jayega. Wear it 10 days time, घिस के खत्म हो जाएगा. और इसको जो है मशीन में डाल दो धोने के लिए तो साइज 5 से लेके साइज 2 हो जाए. हाँ, ये तो हाल है ना इन चीजों का. साइज 5 से लेके या साइज 32 या 42 से साइज 28 बन जाए मशीन में एक बार धोने से. What's the problem? Same jacket, same everything, but you buying the one for 50 because you are saying the one that's for 10 is bad quality. It's not the real thing. It looks only like the real thing. It looks only like the real thing. But if I wash it once, it's going to shrink. If I wear it too many times, it's going to shrink or it's going to perish. Phat jayega. I said, and that one, Maulana, branded. Branded stuff. You know that one? I can wash it how many times I want. That one, I can wear it till I grow out of it. It will carry on going. And said, but what else? Said that one day is supported by this company, this company, this company, this company, this company. Said why? Because they all support the strength of the brand. I said, अब समझ में आया. इतना समझ में आ जाता और मसलक आला समझ में नहीं आया. You understand that, and you can't understand Maslak Ala Hazrat? That there are many that look the same and act the same and have the same design. But we do not want that कि जो घिस जाए और 2 दिन के बाद काम ना आए. हमें वो चाहिए जिस पे आला हजरत का ब्रांड लगा हुआ. We want that on which is the brand of आला हजरत. ये जो है कभी खत्म होने वाला नहीं. जब कब्र में जाऊंगा तो लहद में इश्क रुख़ शाह का दाग लेके चले. अंधेरी रात सुनी थी चिराग लेके चले. We need to understand these things. I'm not going to say anymore. These are simple things. We need to understand. We need to support the ulama Ahl Sunnah.